What's up, witches? Welcome back to my channel. It's the Lunar Priest, and today we are talking about angel number 666. But before we hop into the video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really helps me to continue making content. And without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Angel number 666 is obviously one of those ones where you're like, is that good or is that bad? But I'm here to just let you know that ultimately this number means that things are going to be better than you expected, because that in and of itself of what does this mean? Is it good? Is it bad? It's kind of like you are in a state maybe where you're not really sure where to direct your energy, or you're not really sure if you're on the right path, or you have sneaking suspicions, and the universe is trying to tell you that mostly your mind is coming up with scenarios because you have been through certain things and you have this need to be validated, and the universe wants to validate the fact that what you feel is not to be taken lightly, because you deserve to know, that what you've been through is serious, or your feelings are very real, but that what's headed towards you is actually much better than you expected, and that there are things greater than you looking out for you. And it's an opportunity to extend your hand out to those things and ask them for their guidance and for their acceptance, and to learn how to forgive, forget, move on, let go, readjust the perspective. A lot of times when this number comes up, we can be in a state of scarcity or of over-consuming as well. Like, we might not have a very good relationship in the moment to something in our lives. So an adjustment is needed, because if things are going to be as good as they can get, right? If there is a new high coming, we want to have a clear, and I kind of hate going into this kind of like spiritual talk, but it's like your aura needs to literally be open and ready to receive. So if there's something that's draining your energy, a toxic relationship, or something that no longer serves you, such as a habit or something you're giving yourself to that just isn't serving you anymore, the universe would like to point out that, hey, you might be wasting some energy, some money, some emotions on things that don't have a payoff, and something better is coming, just to let you know? And it doesn't mean you have to take all that on yourself. It means just taking self-responsibility. Okay, I'm capable of much more than this. Help me, angels don't want to overstep boundaries, and guides don't want to help unless you invite them in. This is a free will place that you're living. So it's an opportunity to say, hey, I'm feeling kind of vulnerable. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling sad, and I need help. I need help with this vulnerability. And 666 lets us know that it's okay to do that. It's okay to be vulnerable, and things are out there that have our best intent in mind, and we can connect to those things above all else. It's about adjusting our belief system to know that I'm bigger than my fears, I'm bigger than my insecurities, and I am capable of overcoming them, right? And the other thing I like to mention is that 6 is a very expansive number. So getting a savings account, a plan in mind that's going to be like, how am I going to use my new abundance? How am I going to use my new expansions? Kind of dreaming up this, what it really looks like to have more than you expected, what having abundance and prosperity will really look for you, how that will really look for you is important, because if you are going to be receiving more, you want to have channels where you can delegate those things so that they come back again, right? You don't just want to get money and blow it all. You want to have a plan or something kind of mapped out. So it's not about trying to call things in and do more. The universe has that under control for you. Things are coming your way that are going to serve you and benefit you. Your job is to get into the material realm of, how am I going to use those things? What is my business plan? Where do I want to live next? What do I want to do with this money? How do I want to look? How do I want to be? And getting a very well-rounded outlook of what that more evolved materialistically version of you looks like can be very useful, because that era is upon you. And then the last thing I want to mention is that, and I learned this from Minx Diva, my favorite numerologist on YouTube, is that the 6 is very symbolic of fertility and pregnancy and things like that. It's kind of like one of the biggest creations you can really do. That number 6 has this huge creativity behind it. So if you are hoping to conceive, that can be a number of like pregnancy or conception, etc. And then further than that, creating something that other things can interact with, right? So I mentioned in my 333 video that you could be creating something that other people will get to have an experience with, and you won't even be there. People will be aware of you and aware of your creativity because you have a piece, you have a website, you have something new that people can interact with, and they're going to be able to interact with you without you even being there. So highly creative number, but it needs a plan. You have to kind of prepare and get ready and at least be open to making shifts and adjustments so you can handle all this new, beautiful energy. So I hope this video served you. I hope something in it resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. As I always like to say, you cannot cover a metaphysical concept in less than 10 minutes. So this was just my little bit of empowerment that I wanted to share with you. And there are millions of teachings, so just take what serves you and leave the rest. And until my next video, I'll see ya. Bye.